Hi, this is Lady Lex UK. Last week I made a video of the top 50 most popular dreams by play like percentages. So we looked at how many people liked it as opposed to how many people played it, and we get a percentage. And I used the top 1,000 most popular dreams to make this list, because obviously if only one person played it and one person liked it, that would be 100%. That would put it at the top of the list. So we need a certain amount of plays and likes in order to make a meaningful list. So the top 1,000, you need 3,161 likes to get in that. And as a result, there was nothing from 2025 in that list. And my top 50 actually only compiled dreams from 2019 to 2022. So there was a small window in which people were playing and liking these dreams at a level that put them in the top 50. So I'm going to go through these games. This is sort of a director's cut version of the previous video. If you haven't seen the previous video and you would rather look at these dreams without listening to me making an opinion on them, then go and check out the previous video. I'll put a link in the description. However, this is me going through these dreams. It's going to be a much longer video. I'm going to go play them and talk while we play, making some comments. So if you like that sort of thing, then here we go. So here is my collection of the most popular by play like ratio. This has been released into the Dreamverse. I'll put a link in the description in case you're feeling like you want to play some of these. It starts at number 1 up here and goes down to number 50 down here. We're starting at 50 and working our way up. So let's start with Creator Foods. Now this dream has a 47.46% play like ratio. It was made in and launched in 2020 and is at position 873 in the top 1,000, so quite a long way down. So if you're playing the most popular dreams, you might not get this far. So it's a post-apocalyptic platformer come collection quest type game. What I like about it is the way they've done sort of credits within the game, which is quite fun. And also I like the design. Look at that, isn't that cool? I like the design of this robot trolley, robot shopping cart.
Elevator currently out of order. Our maintenance team has been dispatched to repair the issue.
It's really interesting. This is like the intro to the game with all the credits and everything, but fully playable, and there's like interesting camera angles. And look at this, you're walking down here and then you keep walking. The camera changes its angle. It's quite impressive. And this is 2020, don't forget. So this is launch year. And people are still finding their feet with the game. I think the creators on this were early access creators. I can't go that way. I can't go this way. Whee! So they'd had some time. They'd had about a year to get used to the tools. Bananas, eggs, mayonnaise, baked beans, chocolate donut cake for Gwendolyn's birthday. He never made it. He had a shopping list, he never made it in. But I'm a robot shopping cart, so I've now been given a shopping list, so I've got to go and get the stuff for him, even though he's never going to eat it. The camera angles in this is pretty good. I think it's very cinematic. Look at that. That's really cool. There's bananas over there. I think we need bananas. Let's go Go over here. Forever ripe bananas. There's the banana. I've got... He's got hands! He's mutated during the apocalypse. He's now got hands. And he's riding my car. That's so bizarre. Okay, right. Let's go. What else we need? Mayonnaise. I mean, that will be well off. Mayonnaise. Goodness me. Baked beans. They're not baked beans, are they? They're certainly tins. Not baked beans? Apparently not. Just black tins of something. And there's a black tin there. So, it's basically a collection quest platformer, slightly story driven. So I suppose that you could put it in the adventure category.
Have some dignity, madam.
But I said it was a platformer because it certainly is at the beginning. And collection quests tend to be platformer based. I haven't found any more food. Can I go through here? Aha! Into the warehouse. Is there any food in here? What's that over there? Is that a dead trolley? Oh my god, it's a lot of dead trolleys.
01000110.
Oh wow, I've opened up delivery bay. Oh wow. Well, that has fallen through. What is in here? What were you delivering? What was that? That was the mayonnaise! After we said about it. There it is. It looks green. Anyway, we will leave that game there. I think that it's a fun game. I don't know how long it goes, what happens when you collect everything up. So we'll see. It is an MM pick. MM picks tended to do slightly better, last longer because they're more visible, gets more likes, more plays because of it. So get an MM pick, but that was no guarantee. There's an awful lot of non-MM picks in here, so that doesn't necessarily mean you had to have an MM pick to do well in Dreams. That isn't true. I've been disconnected. Come on, come back. There we go. All right, so for number 49, we've got Eldritch Abomination. This has a play-like ratio of 47.59, so very similar to the last one. This isn't a game. This is, it says it's a game, but it's not. It's an art thing. It was in the Monster Madness Community Jam. This is at position 657, so 200 higher than the last game. And it's I can turn my view. It's just an art scene, animated scene. Nice crow there. Eldritch Abomination. I'm assuming this is based on the Cthulhu mythos by H.P. Lovecraft. So I'm expecting to see a squid come out of the waters ahead of us here. As part of the Monster Madness Game Jam. This sort of thing, very popular for Game Jam creations. You don't have that long, you've got a week. So you're not going to be making anything too spectacular. It's either going to be a very short demo of a longer game or something similar to this. There we go, there's our squiddy thing. It's got lots of eyes. And there it was. So that was it. 2020 again, that one. So it's a fan make because it's Call of Cthulhu. That's our first fan make, as opposed to the original that we just saw. Right, okay, next one up is Happy Hammer Dream, another MM pick, this one. This has a ratio of 47.6. And it was position 401 in the top 1,000. And I think this is lovely and clean. Nice, simple platformer. I should not have done that. I should have gone up for it first. Can I reach it now? No, I can't. Go over it first, then bash it, then you get to collect the thing. Oh well, we live and learn. I mean, the way that these balls sort of are squidgy, that's quite an impressive effect in Dreams. Not that easy to achieve. The character's really clean, and the visuals here are pretty good. Has a definite style to it. That's it. Collect those first, then bash them to death. There we go. Ooh. Oh dear. Did I die? I lost a life there. Got too close to me. Oh, there's another one. Get away from me. So there's lots of Dreams like this similar in Dreams. I wouldn't say they was cleanly designed. And there we go, we got through a stage. The way that goes at the end there, that's part of the media molecule thing. In the puppet, it actually does that in the puppet. It's designed to do that. But and you see it quite a few times when people make things. But I mean, if you look at these lovely coins that you're collecting, I mean, they've gone to the effort of putting little ears on them and designing them up. And oh, crikey! They can only touch you the once. You've got to make sure you get rid of them before they get anywhere near you. If they touch you once and that's it, you lose a life. Oh, that's gain one back there. Woo. Oh, we've got a creature here. Again, nicely designed. Whoa. Also vicious. Okay. I mean, it does get a bit samey. I will say that about it. Despite how beautiful it all looks and how clean it all is, and it is a bog standard platforming combat game. But look at these amazing characters that they've got in here. That's amazing. Look at it. So we get to the end. There we go. She goes ta-da with a hammer. And there's lots of levels in this, so you've got plenty to play. It's 1, 2, 3, and stage 4 is that way, 5. And there's the final stage. So there's 6 levels in this game, so it's a decent size. So you might want to check that one out. Again, MM pick, and 2019, this one. So this was made during early access, which makes it even more impressive, to be perfectly honest, because the sort of things that were being made in 2019 were incredibly basic. So that would have been a standout at the time. Right. Christmas of the Dead. This one hasn't got an MM pick. It's the first... Is that the first? Oh, no, that one didn't have an MM pick either. So, it's no MM pick. It wasn't part of a game jam. It's a Call of Duty clone. And it doesn't work very well. So I'm going to... Let's play on here. So we're on level 1. So Call of Duty, there's an awful lot of Call of Duty games fan makes in Dreams. Somebody made a kit. It might be this guy, I don't know. Somebody made a kit, and so everybody had no problem making zombies with Santa hats on. Making Call of Duty clones, because there was a lot of them in the Dreamiverse, but this would be one of the early ones. I'm using my knife at the moment. Oh, there's one behind me. Always use the knife on the first round. Is that it? Have I got them all? 1280. What do I need for this? 750. I've got enough. Let's clear the debris. What we got down here? There's a gun. I bet I haven't got enough for the gun. Oh, I've thrown a grenade. And now I'm on the floor. Oh, what? Okay, it's R1 to fire, which is not really what I was expecting, so that's why I've died. Let's try that again. Minutes played. Yeah, okay, let's try that again then. Rewind. There we go again. I mean, they've put a lot of effort into this, but I played this. Let's show you the problem, okay? If I use my gun, right? I did something there. Look at this. There's a pause button. Anyway, my gun. Shoot, 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 shoot. That's an entire clip. They do not die when you shoot them, which is a bit rubbish for a Call of Duty game. Look at this, they're just not dying. I'm shooting I've shot that zombie I don't know how many times, and it's not dying. So I think the game is broken. I don't think it works very well. At the time, I think people would have been like, oh wow, Call of Duty in Dreams, amazing. This was made in 2019, really early on, so I can understand the thumbs up. 8,000 people played this, so that is why it is in the list. But no MM pick, because obviously it's a fan make and they can't technically give an MM pick to fan makes. Right, next we have Art Therapy. This is a game that is in the top. Oh, I didn't tell you what the level was for the last one. It was 758, so really low down. Art Therapy. This is really high up. This is at number 4 in the top 1,000 games. This a team of people. Let me just put their names up. There they are. Lots of people. It's a game made for the night or day at the museum, and it's interesting. It for a top 4 game, it didn't do that well in the game jam that they entered it into. It came 5th, which is a surprise really, because this is an amazing game, this one. I don't understand why it came 5th in its game jam, but that just shows you don't have to do well in a game jam to do well in Dreams. So I'm just going to set the progress on that and press play. I'm sure you've seen this game. This is this appears on most people's top lists. It's a very popular game for obvious reasons. So we have an introductory animation.
To artist. We regret to inform you, yet again, that we will not be displaying your art in our museum. We also respectfully request, yet again, that you stop inquiring. Your art is simply not a good fit for us, and we are not comfortable with the hostile tone your communications have taken. Enclosed are the phone numbers of a qualified ophthalmologist and a well-reputed anger management counselor. We suggest you use them. Sincerely, Museum Director.
That was very snarky, wasn't it? That was passive-aggressive to the extreme, that. So, he's angry. His art's rubbish, but he's angry. So he's taking his baseball bat and he's going to the museum. So, there was a fad in Dreams for a while for this type of game, a destructing game where you just destroy stuff. This was one of the early proponents in this. This again was made in 2019. It's got a 47.66% like ratio on it. And it's a game that you can play multiple times. It's not a case of the same every time. You can go different routes, you can smash different things, and each thing that you smash has a different effect on it. So we can get out our bat and just smash up all these statues. We could get the big one. It's just there's paintings. Banksy's there. Look. Oh, that was fun. Oh, there's a cat hiding behind the chair. So they worked on this, I think, after the game jam as well. So I think maybe it's not exactly the same. Somebody found me. I didn't even notice. They found people, they did more to it after the game jam, I think, because I don't think they would have had time in the week to do this level of detail. So I think it was added to. So if I, oops, when's the last update on this? Yeah, 2020. Some bug fixes and what have you. Added scoring, added the intro here, but you know, Community Jam submission in 2019, and then they added some things afterwards to improve the game. So yeah, so maybe in its original iteration, top 5, it would, if they managed to do everything they've done that you can see here. More. It's got an MM pick. It also was nominated for an MP for best gameplay. It didn't get it, I didn't give it one of my awards either, because its category had other things in it that I chose. But it's a very good game, and I recommend you have a play of that if you haven't already. Pumpkin Spice. Here's another bit of artwork. This one has an award. It won the best sculpture at the second annual MPs. So this was released in 2020. It's got a 47.75% percentage, and it's at position 781. So again, another thing that's really well down on the list. But it's really, really very pretty. You can tell the style of Sooty Pinions, what they make. There's a few buildings and everything. I've got a free cam here, so I can work my way in, so you can go in the shop. So here we have it's a very a strange mixture, isn't it? It's a tea shop, but I mean, they've only got room for one or two couples to sit in, so they're not going to make an awful lot of money. They've got some bakery stuff in the window, so that's going to spoil, isn't it? And the till is such an old-fashioned till, so it's really cute. But you can go upstairs. Look at that. And upstairs we have a little room up here as well. It's almost an abandoned. I mean, there's trees coming through into the house, so it's almost an abandoned tea shop. I mean, how old are those cakes? But it's beautifully made. It's really, really nice. And you also have a night option. Everything is lit up with these fairy lights on the outside. It's really nice. The Corner Cafe. I think if that was a real place, it would very quickly go out of business, because there's just not enough tables and chairs for people to sit out. There's one outside. So that makes 3 couples. And that's it. Very cute though. Very nice. It was entered into a game jam as well. It only got into the top 10. It was 5th place again. Another 5th place from that one. So the position of this one, like I said, 781. So quite far down. Now, next one in our list is Aspirin. This has got a 47.8% ratio, and it's position 891, so a long way down again. In fact, that's the lowest we've had so far. This is based on an existing retro game, so this is a fan make and would have been eligible for an MM pick possibly. It got 2nd place in the One Screen Jam, so it did well there. Some of these games, I think, I don't really understand why Media Molecule didn't pick them for an MM pick, because I think this is generic enough that it's not copywriting the problems really. It's not a copyright problem, surely. Okay. Ooh. I've got myself a problem now. Right, there we are. So it's sort of like a cross between Snake and other things. I don't know if you can't touch the sides. Whoop. Oh, and there we go. I got hit. Very well made. Very nicely done. Nostalgia all over the place. It's really good, I think, for what it is. Lots of thumbs up for it, but no MM pick. But it did get a 2nd prize in a game jam. Next we have Opposite Day 1. Oh, I didn't say what year that was. So that Aspirin was in 2021. So one of the later ones. One of the 4 2021 dreams that are in that list. Next we have Opposite Day 1 Origins. This is 236 in the top 1,000. 48.09%. We're still not at the 50 yet. Got a way to go yet. This was made in 2019. It's part of a series of games by Mr. Casey Jones. It says Opposite Day 1 Origins, but we've already had Opposite Day, so this isn't the first one. So you have to understand what Opposite Day is. You have to do the opposite of what they tell you to do. Once you get the gist of that, then you'll be okay. So I'm going to be doing the opposite of what it tells you. We're having our annual Opposite Day barbecue and you're invited. Remember the way to our house? If not, I've put up notes to guide you. Hurry before the food gets cold. Your neighbour. P.S. Opposite Day starts when you've done reading this. Okay. Press X to enter. The Museum of Mr. Casey Jones. I've never been in here. I've always gone to the barbecue. Made using the Ancient Times art kit by MM. Twin Stick Roller was a fun game to make. Right, so he made Twin Stick Roller. Submitted to the Spring Element Community Jam. Yeah, I don't think it did very well. Build That Bridge Money Mascot. Not a lot of people played Build That Bridge. I don't even know of it. Nope. Making Buckets Basketball. Blank Person. I made a simple stand-in. Okay. Based off my actual glasses. There we go. They're very similar to my husband's glasses. There we are. Mr. Casey Jones is not my husband, despite the fact that we got married in one of the Opposite Day games. If you've ever played it, everybody gets married to Mr. Casey Jones in that. Here we go, Inverso Element. So it's interesting. I don't know. I've never been in here before. This is all the things that he made up until that point. So this is 2019. So this is stuff he made in early access, because we are in early access. To be honest, I miss the days of early access because there was an awful lot more. Can I die? No. How do I get out? There's a portal. There we go. Oh, I've got to read that again, have you? Okay, fine. There we go. Go that way, so we go this way. I miss the days of 2019 and... Oh, I went the wrong way. Damn. Wasn't paying attention. Do not go this way. I went the wrong way. Take your time. No need to rush. I think I need to rush. Dead end. So I think we go this way. Because it's not a dead end. Jump. Let's not jump. Go down the middle path next. Swimming in. Come on in. The water's fine. I guess it's not. Let's do this one. Wrong way. It's obviously the right way. Sorry, the barbecue's cancelled. You can go back home. Well, obviously we can ignore that. Shortcut. In order to continue, please take the left path ahead. Wait. Did I say left? Silly me. I mean take the... I almost said left again. Okay, take the right path. Oh, I was thinking of the other one. The left path is the correct path. Bye-bye. Let's go right then. None of these paths lead to the exit. Go right or go left. You made it. We didn't make it. It lies to you all the time. Secret exit at the bottom of the pool. Don't turn left. Oh, I'm in a maze now. I hate these. Oh, no, we're... Oh. No, I don't know where we are. Secret exit at the bottom of the pool. Is there a secret exit at the bottom? We've got to get into the pool again? Oh, no. I've got to make my way back to the pool. Where's the pool? Here's the pool. It says it's a secret exit at the bottom of the pool, but I'm guessing... Yes! God. Shortcut. It's not a shortcut. He's lying to me. Anyway, that's the game. You can spend ages doing that. The Opposite Day games were popular in the Dreams. A bit of fun. 2019 it sort of hit its peak, really. But there were some that came after that. Poor Mr. Casey Jones, the person that most nominated for an Impy who never won one. He had the most nominations and never won a single one, which is very, very sad. Right, so we go on to our next game. The Legend of Squidward, Majora's Meme by Digital Dragons. Now, this is a 2020 creation by Digital Dragons. It's at number 511. It's got a 48.31%. It's a mashup of lots of different things. And it's the sort of thing in Dreams. Let's rewind it to the beginning. The sort of thing like the Quest for Cheese, where you've got this horrendous Shrek character, Thomas the Tank Engine. I mean, and then you're Squidward. Shrek is going to destroy Bikini Bottom. He's using his magic to make Thomas fall out the sky. So there we have Wallace from Wallace and Gromit. If you don't hurry, we'll all be crushed by Thomas.
A man has fallen into the river.
Okay, let's just go through this. So, it's a platformer with lots of fan-made stuff. And it's not that bad, actually. There's a lot of things in here that aren't bad. Oh, I died. Damn it, I cannot touch you. I'm going to go too fast. I am going too fast because I'm trying to get through it. I don't think I want to play it anymore. It's one of these rage quit type platformers where it's very easy to die, and you go through it. This is the first level. There's multiple levels of it, and it's lots of characters from various different franchises and things. So it would never have got an MM pick. There's absolutely no way. There's so much stuff in that. It got popular because this is the sort of thing that people were playing. So in 2020, I don't know, the millennials and Gen Z, Gen Alpha, playing this sort of stuff. It's not my cup of tea. I must say. Right, we're moving on. The Cloud Walker. This is 48.46%. Position 410 in the top 1,000. It's an original game. It was in the Kingdoms in the Sky Community Jam and got 4th place. So it did quite well. This is beautiful. I'm going to rewind this. This is so lovely. Made really professional looking, like a little indie game. It's really nice. I don't know why this is right down at 410. Because it's quality. There we go. Let's go inside the house first of all. Look how beautiful all of this is. The amount of detail. And it's amazing how much stuff you can actually fit into a dream. You think you've only got a small amount of memory, but you know, there's people who have managed. There we are, got it. I've managed to cram in so much stuff into a level. It's unbelievable. You'd think, how you managed to get all of this stuff in? Because you know, every single object, the minimum it can have is like 1%. There's more than 100 objects in here. How have you managed to do this? It is quite extraordinary. Have I got 3? No, I haven't. How many have I got? Oh. None. Okay. We're out here. Is any up there? There's one up there, I think. How do we get up there? Oh well, let's go. Let's go and. Oh, there's a shower. I'm having a shower. No real point in having a shower, but we did. We had one. Right, let's go out. Do that, and this comes up, this platform comes up. You jump for it and jump again, and you've got a little umbrella. I mean, it's incredibly cool. Look at that. Woohoo! And these are like checkpoints. I mean, the fun thing is once you've made a platform like this and you keep using it, you're not using up your percentages too much because you're cloning something. And if you design these things well, then they just look amazing. There we go. I mean, the mechanic for his umbrella is really well done. Over there? Yes. The camera angles are really good for this game. Oops, no. That was bad. That's quite clever because you can't climb up it any other way than jumping up these blocks. Okay. Alright. Aha. Oh, plank. That's another one. There's another one over there. I don't know how many of these I need. Oh, here's my ship. Ooh, here we go. The use of music, this is OMG, it's Adrian, who's now known as Adrienne. Now we're off on our airship. I mean, it's just so beautiful, and there's loads of levels of this. That was just the intro. There's tons of levels of this. It is marvellous. So I do recommend you have a go at this. I think it deserved to be much higher than 410 because of the quality of it. Like I say, it's like a little indie game. Very, very cool. You see there's lots more levels available for it, so definitely worth playing. Right, so how long have I been playing for? I might have to make this multiple videos. Okay, well we've done two rows. There's a lot more. Should we do one more row? We'll do one more row. Anastasia and the Note Takers. So this is position 678. It's got 48.6 and it was made in 2019. You've got different levels here. Pink World. Let's try Pink World. Another airship. And a really cute character we have here. Let's have a good look at that. This is Anastasia. Isn't she fabulous? To be honest, the platforming in this game, the landscaping, isn't as good as the last game. What they've got going for them here is this cute character. I'm not sure that the landscaping of these levels is particularly good. It uses a lot of media molecule props. Full jump. I mean, in terms of platforming and everything, I mean, this isn't a bad game at all. It's just because it uses a lot of props that I've seen before and isn't particularly original. I'm not as enthused about this as other platformers. Though I do like the character model. I think that's beautifully made. And there's multiple levels and a hub world, so lots of work done into that. And 2019, don't forget, this is early access, so this was very impressive at the time. Then we got TRex Roar by Chronauticon, Jurassic Park fan make, so it would have been eligible for an MM pick. This is at position 924, so very near the bottom. 2022, so this is one of the latest ones to be in this list. Very good animation, very good realistic, lots of great texturing on that dinosaur. Very good animation, matches up with the sound effects really well. There we are, it's just a screaming T-Rex, but really well made. This was in the one button jam, 25%, top 25%, so not a winner of that. You can play this on Steam apparently. I don't know if they made it themselves or they've copied the game from Steam. I don't know. I put it in as a fan make because I feel that's the most likely scenario. But you press this button and you keep pressing it and it gets faster and faster and faster. So this was made in 2020. It's the sort of thing that was being made in 2020. It's at position 307, the top 1,000. Now, just put that into context. The Cloud Walker that we just watched with the beautiful floating platforms, that's at position 410. And this is position 307. Does anybody understand why this sort of thing is so popular? Wow. Really well made games that look professional don't get the likes. It doesn't make any sense to me. Wait, I mean, why is this a thing? Click on the button, it gets faster and faster and faster, and the animation changes as you do it. I suppose it's fun to watch him change over time, but life is too short for me to sit here and just press that button. Okay, Undertale. I've never played Undertale, so I don't know whether this is an exact copy or an homage to or what. This was released in 2020 as well. 48.74% for that last one, 48.81 for this. And this is at position 139. Now, fan makes generally do better in Dreams than other things, which is a sad reflection of the fact that people like to play things that they recognise. So lots of things get plays because it's a famous game, and stuff that is original gets nothing, which is quite sad. So he's Flowey the Flower. So like I say, I've never played Undertale, so I don't know if this is an exact copy or what. I get the gist of it. I'm not going to carry on with that. That's it's a Japanese RPG style thing based on Undertale. So no MM pick because it's a fan make. Let's move on. And our last one for today is Shifting Islands, Slur Mackenzie, a platformer, an original platformer. This was made in 2019 and is at position 230. So quarter of the way through the top 1000. 48.87. So we still haven't managed to get a 50-50 split between the likes and no likes. But this is quite nice. It starts off very basic platforming, so you get used to it. So you've got a jump and a double jump, like that, which I needed to do. I didn't get that one. Didn't get it that time either. No. Oh well, leave it. You can buy things like hats, and so I can spend 7 of those and get myself a nice hat. Look, there we go. Perfect. And now we get into the shifting area. So every time you jump, it swaps from being full to being empty. So the trick is to just jump twice every time. Jump, 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 and then they fill in. Jump, 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 jump. Oh, I got killed by a laser. I didn't realise that was so close. But again, this 2019 game, very impressive for the time. People had only just got the game. They were learning all the time. I've got 10. What should I get? I can get another hat. I like the hat I've got. Keep the hat I've got. Oops, I fell down. Anyway, you get the gist of it. It's quite a nice big level, and it's got a scoreboard, so you can see where you are. I'm nowhere on this. I've never finished it. At 12,000 thumbs up, like I say, puts it at position 230. It has an MM pick, so we're back to the MM picks. But if you noticed the amount of MM picks, like I say, MM picks normally helps you get more visibility, and so you're more likely to have an MM pick than not. But you notice there's an awful lot of fan makes and things without MM picks here, so it wasn't a definite must-have. So that's what we played today. So if you want to play any of these games, I'll put a link into the collection so you can have a look. And next time we'll do some more. See how quickly we can get through these, but I mean, I don't want the videos to be too long. Right, so next time we'll go through a little bit more of this list. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Catch you in your dreams.